Hello, Tom Meyer here at Bellevue Community School District in Bellevue, Iowa, coming to you with this week's Believe in the Blue update. Excuse me. Some things going on. Obviously, it is homecoming week in the district this week. Tomorrow on Friday, we have our PK through 12 all school, all district assembly out at the Bellevue Middle School. High school will start at 8:30. A lot of different things going on there with teachers, students, and beyond. Homecoming parade for everyone is at 2:45. We'll be marching down the streets of Bellevue that way, ending at the elementary, but starting at the Bellevue Light Plant. So we'll come down Riverview and kind of go from there. So let everybody know that that's at 2:45. Tomorrow evening as well, we have the Booster Club meal. The athletic Booster Clubs will have our ribeye sandwich, cheesy potatoes, and a cookie meal during the game. There'll be homecoming game, obviously, versus West Branch. Very quality team that way, both in the tie for the division lead in our district for football. West Branch is always a very strong program. Our boys are still undefeated, and hopefully we can maintain that going into next week after the game this week. So we'll see where we're at. But once again, come out to the game. It's supposed to be a wonderful night out there. So come out and enjoy the parade, the game, on down the line that way. Saturday, we have the homecoming dance for students. That's from 8 to 11 in the multi-purpose gym. On Monday evening, we have a middle school volleyball at Andrew. We have a JV football game versus West Branch here. And then on Tuesday, we have volleyball at Marquette for the fresh soft. And also for JV and varsity. That's all at Marquette that night. And that starts up at 5:15. Then on Thursday evening, we have cross country at Western Dubuque. Always a very good meet up there. If you want to see a great cross country meet, that's a great one to go to. That way, I'd encourage you to go to that. Speaking of cross country, just recently we had our common invitational at the Bellevue Golf Course. Cameron Ray won the girls' race. She is still currently ranked number one in Class 1A. Eli Witt, also a top 15 runner in the state of Iowa, placed third behind two very good runners from Cal Wheats. That way, you're also ranked in the top 15. And then Brady Grable got second place overall in the middle school race. So had some very good competition there from different schools, and our kids ran very well. Going on with the rest of the week there, Thursday, we have middle school football versus Comanche. And that's here at Bellevue at 4:15. We also have middle school volleyball versus Durant, and also high school volleyball versus Durant that evening as well. So encourage you to come on out for those things. Friday we play football at next Friday, be September 30th. We play football at Tipton. So hope to see everybody there and everything like that. That way, a lot of great things going on. We have a work session for the board on Wednesday evening talking about facilities, so we'll have some discussion there. That actually begins at 7 o'clock, a little different time that way. Remember, our board meetings are the second Monday of the month at 6:30 every month, and just so you're aware of that, the agendas are always posted online as well on the superintendent's page, so just look at those that way. At this time, I'm going to read you a quick little excerpt from a book called Ditch That Textbook by Matt Miller. Actually, Matt Miller is going to be at the AEA. If anyone out there is interested in hearing Matt Miller speak, if you go online, find out a little bit more about this book, let me know. He's going to be in the Quad Cities speaking on Wednesday, October 12th. I'm going down to that. I think possibly a few board members are, and you're welcome to come along as well. But one thing here, he talks about teaching as a whole and the job of teachers and educators. And he quotes Sir Ken Robinson when he says, "Nobody else can make anybody else learn anything." He said in a keynote speech at the Music Manifesto State of Play Conference, "You don't make the flowers grow. You don't sit there and stick the petals on and put the leaves on and paint it. You don't do that. The flower grows itself. Your job, if you're any good at it, is to provide the optimum conditions for it to do that, to allow it to grow itself." So think about this as a teaching aspect. We have to provide the opportunities for people to grow. Think about it as a parenting aspect. I need to provide opportunities for my children to be the strongest they can possibly be, to provide the opportunities, provide those situations where they can prosper, situations where they can grow, and really be supportive of them at the same time. So I just want to just share that little bit with you there. Once again, from Ditch That Textbook by Matt Miller. A couple other things going on. I'm teaching that 8th grade creative thinking class. We're going to float our boats, our cardboard boats that they've been working on. We're actually going to float those at the Baymont Inn on Monday at roughly 2 o'clock. If anyone's interested, come out and watch, and you're more welcome to do that. I encourage you to, in fact, that way. So Our kids have been doing a great job with that. So, on that note, it's 5 minutes right now. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get off the line here, and we'll go from there. But everyone have a great week that way. One other thing to remember is Wednesday, September 28th, we have an early dismissal, a 3-hour early dismissal, to be aware of that way. And then parent-teacher conferences, October 12th and 13th. They was run from 3:30 to 8 that evening, and also we get out 3 hours early both those days. We have professional learning for staff from 12:30 to 2 each of those days as well. So anyway, have a great one. Hope to see everyone out there Friday for the homecoming parade, at the homecoming game, and beyond. Have a great one, everyone.